All right, it's telling me I'm live, so I am sending out the link to Mom and to one of my aunts who needs a little bit of help finding the live stream. And give me just a minute, especially if you're watching on the replay. I don't have a scheduled live stream. Somebody's in here. I don't have a scheduled live stream, but when I do go live, it's not usually on Thursday nights, but today is going to be a little bit different. The reason Mom is in here. Mom's the first one to leave a message. Now Jovita's in here. Jovita, I do not know how you make every one of these live streams. Again, I got my computer in front of me so I can be distracted. So I'm going to give it a minute and give people a chance to get in here. Hey, Donna. Doing all right. How are you, Peggy? Peggy Goat. Well, wait a second. I was going to say something, and I'll wait just a second more. Got 9 people in. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up as you're coming in, because you know it's going to be good. You know you're going to like it. No, I'm just kidding. If you would, go ahead and hit the like button, whether you like it or not. Help get this out. Mary Garris, I think is how that's pronounced. Good evening. Howdy, Pixie Ranger. Did I miss anything? Yes, Peggy, you made it this time. Tammy's here. Oh, I guess we can start if Tammy's here. Actually, where's Amy? Amy's not in here yet, and she knew I was going live. Yes, ma'am, Mary says, Mary Garris. All right, it's good to see you in here. I've got the heat on. The heat came on, and the vent is like right here, and it's like hot. Linda? I think it says Linda. So I got a video. I usually post a video on Thursdays, and I got a video videoed. I videoed today, but I haven't gotten a chance to edit it or, certainly put it up on the internet yet. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and go live tonight. Mary Garris is from North Carolina. I'm glad you're here. So anyway, because I didn't get a video out today, I'm going to go ahead and do this live stream, and I don't have any intentions of it being long. It just depends on how the conversation goes. If you guys have questions or have, keep the conversation going, then we'll go longer. If not, that means everybody's busy and has said everything they got to say, and then we'll get off of here. I just want to let you know that I am okay, and, Tammy says, oh, I started to say a video and a live bonus. Yeah, no, I didn't get it out today. So, Suzanne, watching from England. Thank you, Suzanne. Living in abundant grace. Finally made it in here. Hey, Amy. So I, this morning, got up and went and helped my brother for a couple of hours. And so I had intended on filming this morning and getting it edited and uploaded by this afternoon, and that didn't happen because I went and helped my brother. And so I did video a little bit, or at least I think I did. A couple of times I have been out videoing, think I push record and don't. So, I guess that could happen. And I had one time actually a couple of times, where I would be videoing, and for whatever reason, I didn't have the volume. The mic wasn't on, or settings were wrong. And so you have, the video starts out just fine, but then you have this big O section that is with no audio, and then it finishes out with the audio at the end. You can't use that. You throw that away. And so if that's happened, then I don't have a video. But as far as I know, when I get off here, I'm going to upload it on the computer, see what I have, try to edit it and get it out by tomorrow. Tammy says, please don't forget to press the thumbs up. Thank you. Thank you, Tammy. Living in abundant grace. Hi, Shirley. Okay, Amy's doing well. Joanne Suggs, hello. Glad you're in here. Almost deleted somebody. Messing with the chat. So tomorrow it is supposed to rain. I noticed right before I went live, they changed, it was like 90%, and now it's like at 60% chance of rain tomorrow. So I hope that I'm able to get out and do a little bit out here tomorrow, because I really didn't get it, enough done. It's supposed to storm Saturday. My phone says 100% chance of total chaos on Saturday, and then I don't remember if it was 80, 90s. It was really high percent chance of rain on Sunday. But Saturday, they're telling me it's gonna storm, and I'm a little concerned about it because it's been warm. It's been very warm. Robert Mack Media, it's good to see you in here. Where are you right now? Always all over the place. Tammy says, hello, Lori's mom. Robert Mack, are you going to the expo? The expo, by the way, today is February 12th. The expo, I'm wanting to say, is the 20th and 21st. Just to make sure. Yes, March. Disappeared on me. Friday, March 20th, and Saturday, March 21st, Pryor, Oklahoma, at the Mays County Fairgrounds. I plan on being there, and I hope a lot of you are there. I'd like to meet a lot of you. See some of you. Again, I've met some of you. I can't read that name. I don't know. It's not familiar, so it's harder to see it. Chris Smith says, howdy. And Parker says hi. Yeah, they're saying it's supposed to be in the 60s this weekend, but rain in East Tennessee. Robert Max, 30 minutes from Arkansas in Missouri. Chris Smith will be getting rain on Saturday in Dallas. I saw that Ryan Hall, Andre. Okay. Is that right, Andre? Actual name is Andre? I saw Ryan Hall post a video right before I came on here, and it looked like that there's going to be potential for severe storms in the areas over here where it's been warmer, and then Andre, and then further east is going to be snow. So I'm really concerned about that. But Robert Mack, I got my puppy here driving me crazy, and I love it. She's great. Andre's subbing. I appreciate it. Got a notification. I got distracted by what I was gonna say. Yesterday, I was, where was I going? I was going somewhere. It was yesterday evening after work, and Tammy's got a pair of glasses. Well, these are the dollar store readers, so I don't doubt it. Actually, that's where I was going yesterday, dollar store. And it was about 5:30, 5:45, and I can't read this name. I still can't read this name. I don't know what your name is. YABOIKASE. Don't know. Case. I don't know. Hi. Anyway, so headed to the dollar store yesterday, and it wasn't dark. It was headed that direction, but it wasn't dark yet. And less than a mile down the road, I hope you guys are sitting down for this. Less than a mile down the road, I saw a mountain lion, and I did not know we had mountain lions out here. but I'm just like almost like, because it was just so, because I didn't know they were out here. It was like, I'm just like almost sure, like 99.999% chance, I mean, sure that it was a mountain lion. I have never, not a clue, did not know we had them out here. And, yeah, that had to, it crossed the street. It was still daylight. But it crossed the street across the road. It was a dirt road. And so on like this side of the road, it came out of a pasture that was kind of a lot of grass. It was brown. And then on this side, it was heavily wooded on this property across the street. Amy says, "Here, kitty, kitty." And so it wasn't like it crossed in front of me. It wasn't like it was like at a really far distance where I think I see a big cat. Well, you can't knock before you come in. Gertie just opened the door and walked on in. It's not like, it was way out in the grass somewhere, and it could have been a big house cat or and I tell you, it wasn't a bobcat either, because I saw the tail, like I saw the whole body of the thing. When I was driving, I thought that it was a deer at first, when it first started, because I can see, when you're driving, you're supposed to, you look ahead of where you're going, and you can see movement. Got a notification or text. So you can see movement, and over on this side, I saw movement coming from the tall grass, the brown grass. I assumed was deer, because they're everywhere out here. We have too many out here, actually. Can y'all hear Gertie walking around? It's distracting me. So I thought it was a deer because it was movement. It was brown. It was big enough to be a small deer. And it came out, and when it got out into the road, I was like, that ain't no deer. That I could see its tail and everything. So that was pretty interesting, pretty scary. And I went to the website, what is it, Oklahoma, what is that? Animal, what is that? Somebody help me out here. I went to a website and tried to report it. Somebody's got to get, Amy, what's the name? Who did I try to report it to? Because I can't think, and it's going to drive me nuts, and I won't be able to talk. Donna says, "Lorie, I had shoulder surgery. They cleared the debris and fixed the bicep. I am down for 6 to 8 weeks. My brother had shoulder surgery. He had, I don't know, something in his shoulder, and it was actually, maybe it was, I don't know what it was. It was pulling the biceps. So they had to fix the shoulder and the biceps. And it's been, Mom, how long has it been? Like 8 weeks, something like that. And he's still having to, it's not completely healed. It's still pretty sore. And then my sister-in-law had shoulder surgery Monday. And I don't know what hers was for. Pixie Ranger said, no way. No way. Yes way. It was a mountain lion. It was brown, and it was actually darker than I thought they were. This kind of had it was dark brown, but it had like a red tint to it. Not like I don't know how to explain it. But I saw the tail. I saw everything, but it was that tail that I can't. If I didn't see the tail, it was like, well, I thought it was this, and it was actually, something else. I don't know. But the tail went. It was a mountain lion. I've said we have bobcats out here, and I see them out here all the time. This was not a bobcat because the tail, but the size. This was a really big. Really big, And so, well, I thought it was a deer at first. It would have been a small deer, but it was really big and slender though. I date a guy, Tammy says, I dated a guy once that had a brother that had a pet black panther. Is a panther and a mountain lion and a cougar, is that all the same thing? Donna, that is scary. Tammy says I probably would have peed a little. When I got up to where it crossed the road, I stopped and looked into the trees and try to see it, but I couldn't. It was probably looking back, staring at me, and I couldn't see it. Robert Mack, we've had a bobcat on my property and next one down lurking. Surely it's the glasses. We've had a bobcat on my property and next one down lurking for last. Nope. I got the glasses on, I still can't read it. I take my puppy out with a flashlight and a pew-pew. Yes. Andre says, deer. Nope, wasn't a deer. Can hear a little footstep. Yeah, it's really getting on my nerves. I'm thinking about getting up and running her out of here. That door does not latch. They can just push it open, and they've figured it out. Well, Gertie's figured it out. She brings everybody in here. She opens the door for everybody. Wildlife conservation. Oklahoma wildlife. Oklahoma. Yeah. Oklahoma Department of Wildlife Conservation. So you look and it says that conservation or game warden. You look and they say that they want to report the mountain lions. They take all the reports very serious. If there's no video or photo or footprint or maybe a dead animal or whatever. I wish she would leave. If I could just run her out and shut the door, but she'd come back in. So if you don't have any proof that they still want the information, they take all of it and see how many sightings they have in one area or whatever. I don't have any proof. I was driving. Didn't even think about grabbing the phone and try to video. I was in shock. I had no idea that they would be out here. And so I got on the website. So apparently in Oklahoma, I think I don't even remember since when. We've had about 30 sightings in Oklahoma, but back in July of 2019, they had a confirmed sighting of one here in the county that I live in. So I got on the website, and like I say, this is in the evening. It's almost 6 o'clock, and try to report it. And there's a place to report it. So it asks all these questions. It asks my first and last name, email address, phone number, and then it asks you to point it out on a map, to pinpoint the coordinates on a map. So I'm scrolling through there and finding where it was, and pinned it on the map and all this. Did the whole thing. It wasn't very long, and then it asked to upload videos or pictures. And it didn't have any, so I went to submit it like that, and it wouldn't submit. It said that pictures and videos were required, but then in other areas, and I don't know if it was on this site or if I saw YouTube video from them on YouTube where it talks about when, you know, there's not like a confirmed sighting, there's no proof, but they kind of keep like a tab of how many sightings that they've had in a certain area to see what's going on there. But it wouldn't let me turn it in. I tried. I'm going to look at the chat for a minute. Husband saw a cougar when he was hunting parents' land in Kansas. So, cougar, is it the same thing as a mountain lion? Panther, cougar. Meg's little house in the country. I made chicken soup for dinner. I've got a head cold and it seemed like a good idea. Sorry about that cold. That's no fun. Yeah. Wildlife conservation. It's the Oklahoma wildlife, whatever. I don't know. At night, it wasn't dark. It wasn't dark. Kelly Clayton said, hey, sorry I'm late. Essay is in the mail. I'll be watching for that essay. Cougar have been seen in Osage and I don't know that county. I don't even know how to say that. They're different. What's the difference? Size or what? This was kind of this was slender, was a slender body, but it was big because, like, it was big. Like, my dog couldn't whoop it. Because like I said, I thought it was a deer coming out. Like, that's that's what I'm used to seeing, coming out and crossing the road. But it wasn't. Robert Mac Media said we have a large cat roaming around Branson, Missouri area. It was seen dragging a big buck a few months back. Wow. Kelly's asking how your hand's doing, Amy. Okay, Skeeter says, I think so, just location and color. I think the panther has a longer body than the mountain lion. Well, that would suck because his body was long enough. They are way more common than you think, apparently, because I wasn't expecting one. They are way more common than you think. There are a lot in my area. Yes, those are all the names for the same cat. So Peggy says it's all the names for the same cat. So Peggy, panther, like a black panther, is that a, what is that? Is that a mountain lion? Just different color or whatever? Google says cougar is the same as a mountain lion, panther, and a puma. So they're all the same. There was a bobcat spotted about 30 miles from my house. Live in St. Anne, Illinois. I see bobcats a lot out here. Mainly though, it's weird is at I see them at my brother's. I've not seen them at my property. I've seen them at my brother's property, which is a mile and a half. I don't know, something from here, mile and a half, something really close. So, but I see them out at his place when I'm out there. Living in the Bed of Grace. Kelly the Hand is doing incredibly well. Chris Smith. About time Diane McMahon showed up. A cougar is a type of panther. Linda. Talking to Amy. Yeah, Amy's hand is like doing really well. They really didn't expect it to be as good as it is so quickly. I believe, let's see, Jase Gentry. I believe you, Lorie. Over a year ago, I saw two walking beside the road on the way home. They were bigger than. You saw two mountain lions? Over a year ago, I saw two walking. You saw two walking together? Is that what you're saying, Mom? You mean you did not pull over, jump out in front of that mountain lion so you could get a picture? Look, no, filming wasn't on my, I was kind of in shock. No, but it was ahead of me and I kept driving towards it, trying to get there quicker. I mean, I picked up the pace a little bit, but it kind of just like, it wasn't running, but it kind of like galloped across the road. Gallop, is that the word I'm looking for? I don't know. Kind of a sprint, probably sprinted across the road, something like that. Wasn't walking, wasn't running, but it wasn't there very long. You are so pretty. Love that hat. Thank you. Okay, Scott's in here now. 30 confirmed sightings in Oklahoma since 2001. Scott, how far is your property from mine? Mom said she don't think anyone believed her. Yeah, no. When you said something about seeing a mountain lion, no. It was a couple of years ago. I did not know. I don't know about two walking side by side. That's pushing it, even after seeing one. But yeah. But to be fair, Mom, there was that time there was that rabbit or deer on the side of the road. You didn't know which it was. So, I don't know. Big cat's been spotted in Kansas too. I have only seen bobcats here in Texas where I live. Texas, I think, is supposed to have, they're supposed to have mountain lions. That's where those jokers are supposed to be, I think. Hello from Maine. I think it says Roxanne. Skeeter, a couple of teenagers were hunting raccoons and video one in a tree. Videoed a mountain lion. I wish I would have had cameras on the vehicle or something. I don't think that I wouldn't have had time to get out a camera anywhere, or my phone or whatever, but I wasn't thinking that way. It didn't last that long and I was just kind of in shock, really. Where's Jovita's in here somewhere, or was she? Maybe monitoring, is that the word? Moderating multiple live streams. Donna says, I'm glad Amy's hand is doing great. Just finished watching Sean's wrestling. Where did you watch Sean's wrestling? Did you upload a video, Amy? Mom says yes. Robert McMedia, another month till the Oklahoma. Another month, you're right. And I'm gonna be there. Oh, Jody, thank you. Sent 5 LG Homestead gift memberships. So somebody picked up a membership, 5 people. Tammy, someone, let's see, can't read it. If it doesn't look familiar, Granny 5, praying for more. Granny 5, praying for more, got a membership. Grounds family, Deb, out and about with Sam I Am. Scott says 2 miles. His place is 2 miles from my house. May's little house in the country. We have mountain lions here in East Idaho. They come down out of the hills from time to time and get into towns. Then they get caught and took back up into the mountains. Huh. That's interesting. Robert Mack says, Grounds family, hello. I don't, they don't necessarily have to be in here in the time of the live stream to be gifted a membership. Because I'll get an email that I've got a membership, somebody gifted memberships on the live stream, and it's like, I haven't been in that live stream in a long time. You know, they don't have to be in here when it happens. But they could be in here. Kevin is known to sit back in the background and just watch and lurk. Jody Young, good evening, everyone. Hope you had a great day, and I did. Thank you, Jody, for gifting those memberships. You don't have to give every time you come in here. Those are some hardworking kids. Yes, Sean and Curtis can be hardworking kids. When they work, yes. It was posted 2 hours ago. What was posted 2 hours ago? I don't remember. Oh, the video. So Amy says, I accidentally didn't turn it to private when I uploaded for memories. Oh, that is funny. So is it still up there? Are you gonna leave it up there? Did you put a thumbnail on it? Title? How do you get free membership? So Jody paid for those memberships. She paid for a month of the memberships. And so people just go in and see what I have, and usually that's it. After the month, they're no longer members. And some people, I mean, not on my channel, but like on some channels, they'll be gifted a membership, and they'll like the content that the members get, and so they'll continue to. And I think that's the purpose of why YouTube gives us that opportunity to gift memberships. But Jody paid for it, and so I will get it. Well, not all of it, because YouTube gets some of it, but Jody's always doing stuff like that. Mom, can you hear the coyotes? They are really loud. Maggie's getting ready to start howling with them. Can y'all hear them? Tammy says, thank you. Kelly doesn't always check email. Yeah. So, I mean, that's how I know when I get memberships. They are hardworking kids, Scott says. Yeah, they're going to be working for Scott Monday and Tuesday. Amy says, yes, I don't know what to do now. That was my question I had for you. Oh, that's funny. So I mean, is it something that you don't mind everybody watching, Amy? I mean, because like, no, if you've already made it public and you don't care that other people are watching it, I would just leave it alone. I would add a thumbnail to it. You can still add a thumbnail to it. You can add a title to it. It's just more content. Drops Homestead. Deborah says, hi, Lorie. Bruno. Robert Mac Media says, I frequent Vietnam. What part you in? Yes, Donna. Jody is sweet. Coyotes are where Kelly is now. I mean, they're there too. Robert Mack, we had a big coyote a week ago running through my property. There are lots here, lots of coyotes, rabbits, and deer. You can hear them. Jody says she can hear them. Victor, what's up? Pam Cooley, how is Red doing? I guess, I don't know how Red's doing. You know I sold her, right? I sold her to somebody that I can't think of the name of. I'll think of it here in a minute. So I really don't know how she's doing, right? I mean, lately. Amy says, I don't mind, but it's probably boring to most people. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know, Amy, what to tell you. I mean, you could take it off if you're going to show some of it in your video. Like if you're going to make a video and then show sections of it, you could still do that. Or you can just leave it up there. Or you could leave it up there and add some to a video. Because you're right. Some people will get in there and see just wrestling and they're like, no, I'm not here for just wrestling. But those who watch your channel regularly might be interested in how he did. Donna says, I have to go for now, or I have to run for now. Amy, it was great. Just didn't understand a lot of it. Okay. Amy says, I already had a title and thumbnail, so when I go back. And I think it's supposed to say, I don't know what that's supposed to say. I don't know, Amy. Lots of stars up in the sky tonight. Pam says, yes, I know you sold her. The guy did post, but haven't seen anything while. Yeah, so, yeah, I haven't either. And I don't know them. I mean, I met them, actually I met them before and I didn't know it. I met them at an auction. But, I don't know if I met him or if he saw me at an auction. But anyway, so I haven't heard. I was kind of watching for another video. It hasn't come out, so I don't know anything. I assume she's actually, you know what? Well, here's the phone. I'm looking for the phone. He did text me once, and I think he has put her with a bull. He showed me the bull that he was going to put her with. He sent me pictures, but I think that's what he's done. But that's all I know. And we will be having baby goats about May, I think. Just wondering, it's okay. I like your hat, Lorie. This is Braxton. What's up, Braxton? I was trying to figure out, I knew that looked familiar, but I couldn't quite, the name, private, is it private? Is that private? What is that? PVT Okie. Guys, that is Braxton Fowler, Fowler Family Farm. And he's got a YouTube channel out. What are you doing, man? It is good to see you in here. Well, I don't see you, but you know, are you going to go to the Okie homesteading? Are your parents going to go to the Okie? They didn't go last year. Yeah, this is a cool hat. I like it. It's one of my favorites. Private Okie, because I'm a private in the Army. That's what I thought. And from Oklahoma. Yeah, I got that one too. So are you in Oklahoma now? I'm not sure. I should ask. Yes. You should ask if your parents are going, or you should ask if you're going. It's like she's got the door open. Why is she barking? Kelly says, hey, Braxton. Braxton, have you hit that thumbs up? Well, I was about to get off here, but now Braxton's walked in. I really feel weird kind of getting off when he just gets in here. Tammy says, thank you for your service. No, the wife and I are still in San Antonio. We should be back around September. Okay. Everybody's telling you thank you for your service. Chris says he watches your parents' videos. Now, Mike and Tanya have a second, actually, I think they have 3. They do. I don't know if they're still posting on 3 channels, but they have a second channel. Braxton, what's the name of it? Something about cruise. It's a cruise channel. Yeah, he said he'll ask his parents. Everybody's thanking Braxton for his service. Yeah, they have a cruise channel, but I can't think of the name of it. Cruise Control, that's right. That's right. So I think they're doing more posting on Cruise Control than they are on Fowler Family Farm. Yeah, Tammy Braxton doesn't look the same, does he? Can't recognize him. Like I said, he's got a channel. You guys should go over and check it out. And it's the private, it is Private Okie, right? Like that's the name of your channel, I think. No. Is it? I don't know. He says they post way more often on Cruise Control than Fowler Family Farm. What's his channel? Tell him about your channel. Yeah, he's right there. That's right, Private Okie. Drop says Skeeter Private is. I don't know what that means, Drops. Talking to Skeeter, so I don't guess I'm supposed to. They're on Facebook and YouTube, yep. Well, I am going to go ahead and Braxton. I'm glad to see I'm glad to see you in here. It's been a long time since I've seen you face to face, and would really like to see you sometime. He says, I'm an intelligence analyst in the U.S. Army, for those wondering. There was a lot of people wondering. But I'm going to go ahead and get off here, and thank you guys for coming in, and I plan on having a video out tomorrow, but I've got to get into this camera and see what I have and put it together. We'll see you guys later. Bye.